Alrighty, hello everybody. It is me, the Gaming Fox, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to be reviewing my IRL neighbors' cars in Greenville. So basically, the people on my street. Now, I live in a cul-de-sac, so this makes everything way easier. I don't remember how many houses there are. There's 7, I think. I don't know, but yeah. So if they have over 2 cars, then I'll review 2 cars from their garage. If they're in Greenville, but because there's one neighbor that has like 5 cars or something, but like only one is actually, or 2 are in Greenville, which is kind of crazy, but yeah. So let's get into the first one, which is actually my next door neighbor. So the first car on the list that my neighbors slash the people on my street own is actually my neighbor next door. They have a Cayenne Hybrid. Theirs is a 2021, but Greenville only has a 2012, so we gotta go with this. Now, this isn't the exact color, but it's sort of similar. It's a custom kind of color. It's like a grayish white. It's actually really, really cool looking. But yeah, let's take this thing out for a drive. They also have the sports exhaust. So, yeah, I think I have a video of its startup. I'll play it, after I'm done with this car, if I can find it, but yeah. So let's drive this thing. Now, driving this, it honestly feels really nice to drive. Pretty quiet because it's a hybrid, obviously. Now let's do a pull. As you can see, it's definitely pretty quick. There's 110, 120, 130. Yeah, so it's definitely fast. So yeah, let's get on to the next car. Since my neighbors own more than 2 cars, I'm gonna be showing you, or reviewing another one of their cars. Alrighty, so the next car that my neighbors own, they actually bought it, the day before or yesterday, is the 2021 Tesla Model Y here. Yeah, this thing is really nice. It's this exact spec. They named it Sith Lord because it's completely blacked out, and I think it looks absolutely sick. With the blackout, there's like a sketch pad in the Teslas, and he actually wrote, like my friend, he wrote, "I want a Taycan" in the sketch pad on the Tesla, which I found to be absolutely hilarious. But yeah, this is a pretty nice car. Nothing really too special about it. It's kind of your standard Tesla. It is quicker than I remember, and I did get the regular trim. So yeah, this is definitely quicker than I remember it being for sure. But yeah, so let's get on to the next car that my neighbors 2 houses down own. Alrighty, so the people in my cul-de-sac 2 houses down, they have a bunch of cars. Like, they have an old 5 Series, they have a 911 Turbo, but they don't have that in the game, so they do, however, have this. Basically the workhorse. This is a theirs is a 2004, I believe, but this is a 2001 Chevy Tahoe. Yeah, they don't really use this for too much, but yeah, they also have they have a Mercedes, like a GLS, but it's not one that you can get in game. It's not like a 450 or a 580. Well, I think it's a 450, but it's like an old GLS, so, or I don't even think it's a G-Class. I don't know. But yeah, driving this, it's slow, obviously, because it's 2001. But yeah, it just feels like like a Tahoe. Handles not very well. You could RP with this car, I guess. Like, I remember, I think it's the 2004, I believe, you can actually do donuts with. But yeah, I like this trim a lot. This is the color they have it in. Overall, super nice car. Now let's get on to the next car that they own, because they own more than 2 as well. Okay, so the other car that the neighbors 2 houses down in my cul-de-sac own is the 2021 or 2020 Ram 1500 Big Lamb, I think, or it's the luxury version, like the one that, like, the nicest version. Yeah, so basically they have a camping trailer and they use this to pull it. It's honestly a really nice truck, and I would take this as a daily easily. You got LED lights, like everything is fully LED, which is super nice. Like, I actually like this truck a lot. But yeah, now let's get on to my neighbors to the right of me. They only have 2 cars, but the cars that they have are pretty cool. So I'm gonna show you them now. Alrighty, so the people to the right of me, which they're also my friends. They own a Volvo. I believe this is the XC90. I'm sorry if this isn't the XC90 in game, but they do own one. They do own an XC90. It's in this color. This is honestly a really nice car. It has like a tan interior, so I'm not a big fan of but it rides really nice, and it's pretty quick, you know, for what it is, because it's doesn't have the best speed. Now they also own an Audi Q7, like the blackout one, but the problem is they don't have that in the game, so I can't do it. And they only really have 2 cars, but they're 2 really nice cars. So yeah, this is honestly pretty good car. The handling is the handling is not the greatest, but yeah. So now we're gonna get on to the next house, which are the people, which is also my friends. Yeah, I have a lot of friends in my street. And they actually only have 1 car, so let's get to that. Alrighty, so the car that my friend owns is this. It is the they have, I think, a 2017, I believe, Honda Pilot. So yeah, it's basically this. Now, this thing is really outdated, like the lighting in this game, but yeah, it's pretty cool, I'd want to say. Like, it's fast, I guess, for what it is. They have the Elite trim, I believe, so it's the nicest trim that you can get. It has leather seats and like everything. But yeah, I actually really do like this car. Just the lighting in this, just they need to update the lighting. But yeah, overall, this is a really nice car, actually. People do discredit Hondas. Like, they're really, really nice cars. And, I mean, the Pilot's actually pretty, like, expensive. Like, Pilot, that's not even the top trim, will be like $49,000. So yeah, they're not really that cheap. But yeah, now let's get on to the neighbors after those neighbors. There's 2 houses at the end of the street, so we're gonna pick the right house first. Just saying, these people only have I don't even know how many cars they really have, because I never see them. Alrighty, so one of the cars that the people at the end of the street from me have is this. They have a 2013, or it's like, yeah, I think it's a 13 or a 14 Jetta. Now, don't quote me on it, because I don't really know if they truly have this car, because I see it in their driveway. But, like, I'll see it, and then it'll be gone, and then I'll see it again, so I don't know. I do know for a fact they own a Nissan Xterra, and, like, I think an old X5, but they don't have either of those in-game, so they only had this one in-game. But, yeah, honestly, this is not a bad car in the slightest. It's actually kind of nice, to be honest. Like, this thing's, like, $13K in this game. It's pretty good. I'm assuming it actually does have updated lighting, which is kind of surprising. But, yeah. Now, let's get on to the final car, which is actually pretty cool, I guess. It's a cool car. Alrighty, so the final car is this, the 2021 Tesla Model 3 Long Range. That is right. They also have a GMC Sahara Denali thing, which is also really nice. But yeah, they own this. This thing is really nice, and it's quick too. Like, look at this. Jeez, I think this is as fast as the Model 3 Performance in this game. But yeah, it's a super nice car. And that's about it, honestly. That's all the cars that my neighbors really own. And then the cars I own, I won't tell you guys. I'll tell you eventually one day. But the cars we own, you can't get in the game. They don't have them. And even the cars we used to have, they don't have in the game, so... Yeah, I think they've only had one car that we've actually owned in the game, which is like the 2004 or 2001 Jetta. We had that car a really long time ago, though, so, yeah. Well, okay, so my mom moved, and she brought that car with her, so they sold that before I was even born, but that's like the only car that they have that's actually in the game. But yeah, so that's gonna be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.